Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday, Cinema Insomnia. It is Cinema Insomnia's birthday week, and this is your weekly announcement, right, Miss Mittens? Can you believe it was 20 years ago? I mean, you look great, actually. I was going to make like a bad, mean joke, but I can't even do that. She's perfectly preserved because of all her drinking. That's what it's about. So it's our birthday, and how are we celebrating? Well, we're celebrating by attempting a fundraiser to boost us up here at the studio and get some things that we need around here. Things like electricity and air conditioning, you know, water and sewer, stuff like that. No, but of course we're making brand new episodes for you. We do 3 live streams a week. We're doing all kinds of projects, and hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing. We've got stuff going up on YouTube at no cost to you. We have stuff going up on the Roku, free Roku channel, OSI 74. We have stuff going out to 30 broadcast stations across the country. These are public television, educational, and government stations. It is at no cost to them to present the show. It is a little cost to us, but it means that much to us to reach you wherever you're at. We want to give you this content wherever you're hiding, whatever rock you're hiding under. We want you to see this stuff. So there's the website, osi74.com. We don't put our stuff behind a paywall. You can buy Blu-rays, you can buy DVDs, but we want this stuff to be free and available and include as many. So we want to find all the Insomniacs out there. So if you are enjoying what you're seeing, then help us celebrate our birthday. We have a few ways, few things that might be fun for you. We have an auction, cinemainsomnia.com/auction. All sorts of cool props and things from episodes. We got one of our old fan club kits. We've got this chair, which we're retiring. I'm going to miss this chair. I wanted to sit in it one more time, but if we don't meet our reserve, then I suppose I'll get to sit on it for a little longer.
Yep.
Thank you for bidding on all the items on our auction. cinemainsomnia.com/auction. There's a form there, and please email us if you want to send your bid that way, osi74info@gmail.com, or just check on your bid. If you haven't heard from us or whatnot, because we're having to go through all these by hand, just say, hey, I bid, did you get my bid? Or hey, I bid, has someone outbid me? I'll tell you. Mr. Lobo will tell you straight. But we're closing the auction block on our birthday, so that's Friday, tomorrow, Friday, July 28th, 2023.
Is that at midnight?
That's at midnight, Eastern Standard Time. So that will be our birthday auction will close. If you don't want to fuss with the auction, if you don't want our props and stuff, or if you have a modest donation that you'd like to make, please go to our GoFundMe, gofundme.com/OSI-studios, or we have our short link, which is the cinemainsomnia.com/support. Takes you right to the GoFundMe. We also have our PayPal. If you want to just go paypal.me/OSI74, make a donation to the studio. And the other, you could send something just in the mail. We've had a few things come in the mail for us.
And we've got that Amazon list, so we need more. We have some more lights that we need that are on there. We need some more mics and all that. I'll put the link up for that.
Okay, yeah, Amazon list. Lights, mics, all sorts of.
We have some props. We've got all kinds of junk on there.
All sorts of things. If you want to send us something, maybe you got some saved up Amazon points or something.
Yeah, and those, when you buy it, it just comes straight here.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You don't have to know the
and
address.
And the P.O. box again is Box 74, Atglen, Pennsylvania 19310. If you want to send us something in the mail. And there's one other thing that I think might be fun. I haven't put these up on the in the auction, but I have these that I've made.
I can't believe those aren't up yet.
Yeah, I probably should put these up, but this hasn't been in the. We haven't seen this episode yet.
Yeah.
But this is a apron hand drawn by Mr. Lobo, and it says it's a snack with Admiral Snack Bar, I think that what I would like to do, if you would want something like one of these, I could just freestyle hand draw you one, okay, for 50 bucks. So if we have these yellow aprons here.
Now, which episode was the Quite Simply
This
from?
one was in the last one we shot, which was...
Is that Boy in the Plastic Bubble?
Boy in the Plastic Bubble.
Okay, so that one has aired.
This one has aired. You know, like I said, I'll probably put these original ones in the auction.
Yeah.
But if you want me to just make you one that's not in an episode, maybe you have an idea for something you'd want Mr. Lobo to doodle for you. But for $50, I will hand draw a custom apron for you. So if that's something that's interesting to you, just reach out to me at osi74info@gmail and just say, hey, Mr. Lobo, I'm interested in a custom apron. Don't wash them. It's just drawn on there with a Sharpie. So no guarantees on whether how crisp they'll look if you throw them in the wash, but it's a permanent marker. I just draw it straight on there.
Try not to wear those for cooking.
Yeah, or cook at your own risk.
Yeah.
So I want to throw out another congratulations to our friends at Shankweiler's. They're doing great business over there. Barbie's been good to them. And they of course sold out last weekend. I think they're still carrying over Barbie, right?
Yeah.
Until
August.
Yeah. But on the 21st, those of you who miss our drive-in events that we did here at the studio in the parking lot, Matt and Lauren, who used to be our partners in presenting the pop-up drive-in, they own a real drive-in now. So the first show that we're going to be doing together that's on the schedule is in October 21st, which is a trunk or treat. So if you Insomniacs want to bring your kids out for that, I think that would be really fun. Coming up soon also from our good friends Rob and Phyllis, who do the Rocky Horror show. That's Friday. This is tomorrow. Get your tickets if there are any left. Yeah, if you're in the Norfolk, Virginia area, the Narrow Theater is gonna treat you well. So come out and see their presentation of Rocky Horror. Rob and Phyllis also run Monster Fest, which is one of Mr. Lobo's favorite conventions to do, and we'll see you there October 7th at Monster Fest at the Chesapeake Library. So those are some things coming in the way future. The episode we're working on right now is Giant Monster Air-Sea Battle.
Literally today.
Yes, we're shooting tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. Not with this chair. A different chair. Miss Mittens, you're not in the episode. I'm sorry. Don't look at me like that. You didn't want to be. Anyway, Giant Monster Air-Sea Battle, Superturtle Meets Shovelface. This is a star-studded episode. This is crossing over. There are references in this episode that go back to 20 years. So this, I feel like, is a wonderful episode to be filming in our birthday month. If you'd like to be an associate producer for the Giant Monster Air-Sea Battle, Superturtle Meets Shovelface, and it's for the kids.
Yeah, references older than the audience we're aiming it towards.
Because we're always thinking.
Yeah. Always self-sabotaging.
Yes. If you want to be an associate producer for our episode, it's for monster kids of all ages, for that confused 7 to 12-year-old inside of all of us. Go to cinemainsomnia.com/giantmonster, and there you can pre-order your Blu-ray. You'll get the DVD, and you'll be an associate producer. You'll be in the IMDb, Internet Movie Database. Good thing to put your kids' names in there. That might be a good idea, to put your kids' names in the kids' episode. And if you want your kids in the episode, we have a video submission what do you call it? Video submission. It's not a contest. It's a.
We have a web page with all the info.
Yeah,
there's submitting.
Anyway, so you could submit your videos for consideration for the episode, and they have to be 10 seconds long. Shoot them horizontally, you know. Whatever. I like ice cream and Cinema Insomnia. Whatever you want them to say. You're not dreaming. You're watching Cinema Insomnia.
We've got some pretty creative ones so far.
If you want to make a video that's sort of kid-centric, if you want to do some animation, or if you've got a puppet or something, if it's 10 seconds long and you think it'll be great in the Monster Kid episode, then we want to see it. So go to cinemaInsomnia.com/video submissions, and it'll have all the info, and send us your link to your video at our osi74info@gmail.
Yeah, if you've seen like the video bumps that we had fans submitted for a Christmas episode or a Halloween episode, it's very similar, where they'll be bumping in or out to and from commercials.
That is a good point, Aaron. If you're confused, go to our YouTube or our website, osi74.com, or to the Cinema Insomnia YouTube, and look at the Visitants episode, or look at the Christmas episode, which is Christmas Carol. Both of those episodes, I believe, are viewable on the YouTube, and they contain bumpers made by fans just like you. We have finally wrapped all of our host segments for Ghastly Love of Johnny X. The director of that movie wants it to be the most backed episode ever. So, of course, if you want to get a copy of the director's version of the movie and the Cinema Insomnia version of the movie, and be an associate producer for that episode, and get a pair of Ghastly scope glasses, limited supply of them are autographed by the director, you can be an associate producer of that episode, which is Ghastly. No, Johnny X. CinemaInsomnia.com/Johnny X. There's so many things. Yeah. I want to thank Spin Master Scott for a minute, though. Spin Master Scott creates all these short links for us, which makes our lives easier, because it always points people to the website, which helps us. The other thing that Spin Master Scott does is that he built the auction page, so that has all pictures of all the items and a form to submit. And that's great. And he's always got his ear to the ground as to how to make things better. And he's going to be helping us with the OSI74 website soon. We're putting him together with Liam to do that. So a shout out to Spin Master Scott. Is there anything else we need to talk about, Aaron?
Now, we were talking about Johnny X a minute ago.
Yeah.
Now, isn't the director of the film up for auction on our auction page too?
Yes, I need to make sure that that's there. He got cold feet when I told him to submit his picture, and a description. But
we could pull a shot straight from the episode.
You can but send a bid. I think we're up to $17 right now. If you want to bid on the director of The Ghastly Love of Johnny X, you just have to outbid Thomas Reed's $17. And you can own Paul Pinell. You have to go get him though. Geez. Same with this chair. You have to come get it. If you end up bidding high on this chair and winning one of Mr. Lobo's battle-weary chairs, you're going to have to come get it.
Well, in Paul Pinell, they could either pick up from California or from here, depending on the date.
Speaking about our birthday again, I know a lot of you have been joining the Patreon, waiting for information about the VR drive-in. We've always done the VR drive-in as a perk to people who have been on our Patreon, since our Patreon is not the best managed Patreon in the world, and that I felt was something special that we can do just for those fans who have stuck with us with our badly managed Patreon account. But unfortunately,
well, and it was even worse because that 4 or 5 years ago when I briefly took it over for like 6 months and we ran it really well.
Yeah.
And then I got locked out and nobody else took it over and I don't have time to take it over again.
Yeah, so
it's a mess.
Looking for volunteers to help us with our Patreon. But something else with that is that we've been wanting to do the VR drive-in, and those of you who have not experienced that, Cube XR, run by Larry Rosenthal, has created, and he created it years ago for Second Life, an entire drive-in movie theater in VR, a futuristic one, like up in the clouds. So it's really a fly-in movie theater in VR that you can move through like a video game. And you can watch Cinema Insomnia in there. And we were having little Cinema Insomnia gatherings in Second Life years ago, like 2005. And now we're doing it in hubs now. We're having a problem where we're trying to get the movie to play so that everyone gets the same experience and seeing the maximum number of people.
And they changed the software under the hood from the way it was when we were doing it a couple years ago.
Yeah, they changed the software under the hood since the way we were doing it just only a year ago.
Yeah.
You know, and Alt Space is gone. That was the other place where we used to do it. So be patient with us. We're going to postpone our VR drive-in, but we will be relaunching that soon. And if you are on our Patreon, you will be invited to that. You will know about it before anyone else. Another good place to know about what we're doing, because apparently if you just have links to stuff on social media, people don't see what you're posting, or a lot of people don't. So be sure to follow and subscribe to us on our YouTube and on our Twitch. And of course, go to cinemainsomnia.com and join our list. We have a mailing list there. We periodically send out an email blast or email bulletin to keep you in the Lobo loop. And so things like the VR drive-in and stuff like that, we'll try to have the information for so you don't miss those things. I know it seems like a lot, but this is our birthday, and thank you for indulging us, and thank you for supporting us.
Well, and all these links will be down in the description too, so you don't have to like pause the video and grab them right now.
Yeah. Well, Aaron usually puts them all in there, which is somewhat ironic because I think it helps us, but also fewer random people might see it. So it's a good reason to go to our Facebook page and seek out the weekly announcement in case you're not being made privy to its existence by the social media gods. But yeah, I found out we had two bans on us on Twitter, or X. It's X now,
X.
right?
It doesn't really matter. There's like 2 people left on Twitter anyway.
but apparently it's just because I had with outside links. If you share a lot of stuff with outside links, that's kind of a strike against you, and that might be happening in more places than I care to think about.
Threads is the new Twitter now.
Threads is the new Twitter, which I forget exists every 2 days.
Yeah. There's another one too, and I don't even remember the name of it.
There's a few. What's Mastodon, right? That's a thing, right? That's sort of a Twitter-esque
metal band?
Hello, Cleveland! It's Mastodon! No.
Clearly I don't know what I'm talking about.
My goodness. So, anyhow, we again, it's always a struggle because the vassals of the state of corporate media does not favor the independent producer. So if we try to reach out to you in every way that we can, but we know that you're not seeing us most of the time. We're very fortunate that people who do see this and do see us and do enjoy it are our bread and butter and are supporting this and keeping it going. But there are a lot of people who are out there, and you know who you are, who do enjoy this stuff, and we are able to find you even though we don't hear from you. You're welcome, and we're happy that you're finding us, and you're happy that you're seeing us, because that is the #1 way of validating what we do, is by watching what we do. Usually people have this life of everything gets 12 seconds, or if that, right? 5 seconds at maximum of their time, right?
Yeah.
Even like even those girls on Instagram can't get you for 5 seconds most of the time. So that's for the fact that some of you spend 2 to 3 hours with us in a week. That's a family member. You know, that's an important person. That's a lot of dedication. So,
and some of these people are in watching your Twitch 3 nights a week for that amount of time.
I know. I see these folks more than my own family and the Twitch. Oh boy.
I think I only see my cat as much as those people watch you.
So again, a lot of gratitude. This is our birthday, right? Happy birthday to all of us, because it certainly wouldn't exist without you. Please join us on Saturday night on the Twitch live for an exciting time. We'll try to pop on Friday for the birthday. I don't know what we're going to do though, because I thought we were going to do the VR thing. But we'll try to pop on Friday and do something. But Saturday night, we're going to show the precursor to our kids episode, Superturtle Destroys the Universe. It is our own version of a Gamera film with a lot of surprises. This is the if you like the Micronaughty character, that's where she comes from. We got a great Blair Witch parody in there made by our intern Casey. We had
Dollar Store Jason.
That's right, Dollar Store Jason is in there, and Monster FX made a great miniature submarine.
Yeah, Mr. Lobo pilots a little sub.
I do pilot a little submarine in the episode. You know, it's a really fun. Babs. Babs is amazing. It's a great episode for Babs. I feel like it's got a little bit of everything. So
Caligula.
How do I even explain or navigate that? Yes, all that in Caligula too. It's for kids. No, God. So yeah, join us Saturday night for Classic, and again the prequel to.
If you want, I can run the promo for the episode.
We might need to explain ourselves,
because that joke is explained in the promo.
Oh God. So are we going to roll that?
I'll roll it.
All right. You're not dreaming. You're camping. Our producer Aaron has picked a youth-appropriate giant monster movie for us all to watch together. Caligula. I've seen this creature before.
Two of the boys are missing.
2 of our scouts are missing? That's impossible.
Anyone is a potential killer.
Luckily, nothing bad ever happens to campers in the woods. I mean, I don't know what we're going to tell the parents. We're going to have to give a partial refund at the very least. All right, so we're gonna. So thank you. We'll see you Saturday night on Twitch, cinemaInsomnia.com/Twitch for Superturtle Destroys the Universe. No matter what you're doing this weekend, I hope you have a fantastic Cinema Insomnia birthday weekend. 2001 to 2023, and we're still here. Impossible. All right, well, all systems go.